Weeknd has surpassed Michael Jackson in being the top grossing black artist on tour.
Now, here's how I see this topic. I know I state a lot about comparisons, but this is not really something I want to do here. I mainly just want to talk about why this even happened, and I think it just might have to do with just the times being different, just how ticket sales or how they run very differently now, and in the way it's just run now, unfortunately. But or just might have to be just the fact that current artists are, people are just listening to current music. Of course, Michael's gonna be immortal. Like, he will always be immortal. Like, his legacy will forever live on. It's just, unfortunately, that's what happens when an artist dies and he no longer can make or do anything unless, the estate actually does something that appeals to the fans. But I think that when he was alive, he sold his comeback concerts were selling out in 19 minutes, which is something that I don't think any artist could do now. But again, I don't want to compare. I'm pretty sure other James Brown fans would probably say the same thing, that they'd be unhappy if Michael surpassed. But I think that the Weeknd surpassing Michael doesn't mean, he's better than him. No. The Weeknd is The Weeknd. The Weeknd is a phenomenal artist. And people who have heard his music and watched his performances will think that. I think Abel should still be celebrated with this milestone. And I think if Michael were alive, I think he would support this. And as he was very supportive of newer artists and newer talent, apparently he was a huge fan of Zac Efron. There's a whole interview of him talking about it. It's a beautiful story. But he loved a lot of he was a very supportive guy, and I think that he would be proud of this. And I'm gonna say it, but The Weeknd is The Weeknd, and Michael's Michael. So why compare? Old versus new is just no. Like, every evolution of music is music. And also, The Weeknd was heavily inspired by Michael Jackson and a ton of other artists in his music. So why bring him down? I mean, if you don't like his music, fine. Totally fine. If you don't like him and prefer, and just like Michael better, fine. But I'm a guy that likes everything. If I love it, I love it. But that's just my opinion. Y'all can battle it out in the comments. I don't care.